Hi.
What are you guys doing here?
We think you might be a sex addict.
Every time I see you. What?
Maybe.
I'm still in love with you, boy. Third time's the charm? This guy don't stand a chance.
Okay, so the film is called This Is Me Now. It is Jennifer Lopez's new project. It comes out on Amazon Prime Video on February 16th, and it is directed by the amazing Dave Meyers. I did a callback. It was all kind of a little crazy because there was a lot going on at the time, and I couldn't find somebody to be my reader. And so my friend was driving to her grandmother's house, and I called her and I was like, hey, do you mind helping me be a reader? And she was like, I got you. Pulled over to the side of the road, parked her car, and was my reader for the audition. So that was amazing. And I did an audition, did the callback, and found out I booked the role, which was really wild because I don't think I ever thought about working with Jennifer Lopez. Like, it's kind of crazy to imagine. And so the film is a love story. This Is Me Now. It's a love story about her life and about, I think, inspiring people to believe in forever love and the fact that that exists and that's available to all of us. Like, we can all attain that if we just like keep reaching and for it. And I think a part of that reach and journey has to do with developing like that self-love for yourself. I think we don't think a lot about self-love. I think we think about giving love to other people a lot, but not healing and finding like ways to just love truly who we are as a whole person. So it's kind of what the film offers. And I play one of her best friends, the idealist. So my character is a very hopeful individual, maybe not so much thinking about the way that things are, but believing in the way that things should be or could be. So a lot of positive vibes and perspectives, which is really fun. I mean, I'm positive, but I'm not like that. I'm not really an idealist. So it's really fun to, play someone that's just really not like me.
I'm your hummingbird. Baby, open your eyes, hummingbird.
So there's a group of us that play her friends, and it's really kind of what you're saying is having that group of friends who are everyone that kind of gives you something different. It's just like when like if you did something and you're wrong, but you don't need to be told that you're wrong about it. Like, you call the friend who won't tell you that. You call the friend who will listen to the story and maybe just have your back. But if it's a situation where you're like, I need to know the truth about what's going on in my life or the decision that I'm trying to make, then you call that other friend. So we kind of get to be this sort of circle of varying personalities that you would hope, I think, anybody would have in a group of friends. So in preparing for that, it's really interesting thinking about what it is like to be an idealistic person in the world. Because truthfully, it's kind of a bit unrealistic, but fairly romantic. So there's something really fun about that. And I'm very realistic. I'm like a realist where there's a character called the realist. That's really more of who I am as a person. So it's very fun and kind of tantalizing to just imagine how things could be amazing. I have grown though and understand how to, manage that truth telling to figure out if somebody's prepared or ready for that or if they want that. But that is who I am. I think it's like, I think in the past you mature in your personality. I think in the past I was very blunt, and I think that can be hard to take. But with time, I think you realize that people probably need a soft landing. So I think it's situational. It's like if your friend calls you and they're having issues with a boyfriend and they're not going to break up with him, you're not going to tell them, maybe you won't tell them 100% the truth, but maybe you'll also ask, like, how much do you want me to share? Like, where do you want this conversation to go, or how can I support you in this moment? And that can kind of walk you along. But maybe if that friend calls you and they're broken up and that relationship is really like done, then maybe it's like, I'm just going to tell you the truth for real.
You have a problem.
I have a problem? You haven't been in a relationship since the 6th grade. You go from random hookup to random hookup so you don't have to get close to anybody. You just think your feelings all day. You write romance novels in your head.
They're not all in my head.
You'd rather get into an argument than have sex. So? And you klepto, you're not even comfortable being with you.
Starting as an actor, I would say to take a class. Take any kind of acting class, any kind of intro acting class, take an improv class, and just see if you like it. At some point in my journey, it was more important than just the craft. It was also important that I developed the community of people that I was with. Those are the people who are in my film. Those are the people who I called, who came and was like, I'll be an extra and I'll walk across the street so that this can look like a live city in New York, or a live street in New York City. Like, it's my community. Those are the people who donated to my crowdfunding campaign. who showed up for me. And so I think it's not just the craft, which I think is everything, but that community is one of the things that brought me into, I think, loving acting so much. You can follow me on Instagram at Ashley Versher, Versher with a V, and that's about it. That's where I am. I have this cool movie coming out. You may have heard of it. It's Jennifer Lopez's new project, This Is Me Now. In addition to that, I am in the development process of my next short film, which I won't say too much about, but if you follow me, you'll know what's up. Hi, my name is Ashley Versher, and I've just been buzzed.
Ooh, we did it.
Boom.
We
Nailed
did
it.
Floppy,
That was awesome.
Cool.
That was awesome.
Hi, Floppy. That's my introduction. It was just hi.
I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
Really loved directing. I've been told you make your first film and you usually tend to find out whether or not you want to do it again. And when we wrapped, I was ready to do it again.